Welcome to Poets from the Neighborhood. I am VeerajaR.
And I'm Becky Campbell. We hope you'll enjoy the poems we'll be reading today. Poems written by your friends and neighbors. Today, I will be reading poems written by my mother, Susie Sims Irvin. These readings are in honor and memory of her. 4th of July. The ground is always hard beneath the spread of 4th of July quilts, and the wait is always a little longer than children want to wait. So they lay back and look up, cupping shaggy heads and stubby laced fingers, crossing browned legs to jiggle a white sneaker anxiously in the air. Wish away the daylight that dawdles now at compressing its spent color into floating stripes of rose pink, then tucks them away behind the hills. Together, we wait for this reluctant night to pull a black canopy up around her neck. Then cannons roar and soar and shriek. 1,000 mouths gape in open wonder as if on cue. Earth quivers, innards quake, heavens burst and run down the face of sky. We have duly impregnated this summer with celebration. Our flag, drawn in burning embers, is seared into the night. Applause crisply, contagiously ripples. Some whistle through their teeth. This 4th of July fizzles and goes out. Dark erases all mention of our intrusion. Mothers meticulously fold their quilts. Children take their fathers' hands, fan out, collecting little family groups. Drawn by unerring magnets to front stoops, they turn to stare back into the empty night, searching for the faces of their lost brothers, who must forever come to pay the cost of our independence, our 4th of July.
Death is not the end. A poem written by me and from my book, Beyond Loving, Poetry Honoring Every Mother. Death is not the end. It is just a passing. Mind you, signing off on that body, the lease, not you, just expired. But what made you who you are, in essence, remains larger than life, still much to reckon. There's the tears, the aching, loving hearts, yearning to see you. Smile again, speak. The endearing words, even the harshest, you still live. In that yearning, in that being, the innovated thought, faster than lightning, you channel alive. In colorful moments that stop time, spaces you occupied, shifted now to the heart, beats in memory for the love shared, for cares showered. Death is not the end.
This poem is dedicated to Calvin Lehue. For the last half century, Calvin and Marilyn's creative touch, coming from their innovative genius everywhere, made Franklin the town it was and is today. This poem describes my father, Sharer Ervin, in the last year of his life. Do not disturb. Breakfast over, he sits in his place, lips trembling, stubble littering his once immaculate face. Left thumb in his white mug, inscribed World's Best Dad. His right thumb doesn't work anymore. Another cup of coffee, please, he calls at the top of his lungs to anyone within a mile. Neighbors don't come running anymore. Still loud and clear, I think this coffee comes out of Nashville. Probably back then everything did. I lowered the volume, changed the subject. That might be Calvin humming our sky. A small plane above, flashing sunspots into our closed lives. Leaping from his chair, flailing his cane, his free hand, come on, he shouts, follow me. He guides Calvin's plane safely onto our backyard, his grass runway. That was Calvin, I yelled into his ear, and Calvin waved, hello. He smiles, gives a thumbs up. Thanks, Calvin. I write across our day.
The next poem, Midnight by Louise Colln. Caught in a midnight storm in a southern country town, I merged with ancient structures, standing solid round the square, just as tall as their church spires. I let old buildings take me to times before and after, in between the glory wars. Show me wagons, cars, and airplanes, trains snaking through their valleys. When the people built their futures, as they built these solid structures, just as tall as their church spires. Once a train that snaked at midnight round my bed woke me from an echoed dream, in which spirit told me twice, stop, go back. The road we are on goes nowhere. And where? I questioned spirit. Do you think we choose to go? Should we stay or leave these buildings standing solid round the square, just as tall as their church spires?
Quiet voices. Quiet voices clothe winter's jagged edge. Doves murmur secrets under velvet breath. Blurred hills stand still, frozen to woolen sky. stand to wait in line outside in freezing rain. Black satin streams bathe themselves beneath down robes of snow. Above their flowing nakedness, whispers of vapor rise to trace their sleek unwinding through muted browns of fields laid by. Night reads to himself from poets of starlight. Day gathers clouds for the table. Quiet voices need not speak for those who listen to hear peace.
The next poem, written by me only a few days ago, for a friend now belonging to the universe. Just like you, your memory now belongs to the universe. When I see the sunrise, if I manage to wake up early, or the full moon that keeps me company late into the night. Just like you, your words, our time, now belongs to the universe. As an occasional comet trail across the sky, amidst the winking calls of the stars. I read your message sent just for me. Wait for your turn, my friend. World is not yet ready to let you loose. Thank you for watching Poets from the Neighborhood. We hope you'll join us again soon.